Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel Maths Revision Classes by Karthik sir. Now let's begin with the next chapter. Next chapter is triangles. Chapter number 6, triangles. In this first thing which we have to study is about similar figures. So let's study what is similar figures. Figures with same shape but not necessarily same size. So figures with same shape but not necessarily same size are known as similar figure. For example, if I have two circles of different radii, both the circles are of same shape, so these two circles are similar figures. Now suppose I have two squares of different sides. Then these two squares will always have the same shape because all have 90-degree angles, and therefore these will also be called as the similar figures. Now two equilateral triangles if we take of different side length, again these are of different sizes but they have the same shape. These are also known as similar figures. So we see that if we take any two circles, the circles will have the same shape, and hence all circles, we can conclude that all circles are similar figures or are similar. Similarly, all squares are similar. Similarly, all equilateral triangles are similar. Let's write down these conclusions. So we conclude that all circles are similar, all squares are similar, and all equilateral triangles are similar. Now if we talk about rectangles, we cannot say that every two rectangles are similar, because it is not necessary that two rectangles can have the same shape. Alright, now let's talk about when two polygons are similar. So we can conclude that two polygons of same number of sides are similar when there two things we have to study here. When their corresponding angles are equal, and corresponding sides are in the same ratio. So two polygons of the same number of sides are similar when their corresponding angles are equal and their corresponding sides are in the same ratio. Now let's understand this with the respect of triangles, two triangles. Now let us consider two triangles. Now two triangles are said to be similar if their corresponding angles are equal and their corresponding sides are in the same ratio. Let's understand this with the help of an example. Let me take two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle PQR. Now if in these two triangles, first case, that is angle A equals to angle P, angle B is equals to angle Q and angle C is equals to angle R, and in the second case, secondly, if AB upon PQ is equals to BC upon QR is equals to AC upon PR, if these two things are satisfied in these two triangles, then we can say that triangle ABC is similar to, this is the sign for similarity or the symbol for similarity, triangle PQR. So in the congruency case, it was equal to with an approximation mark. Here only approximation mark is used for the symbol of, as symbol of similarity. So triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. It means that A corresponds to P, B corresponds to Q and C corresponds to R. A is corresponding to P, B is corresponding to Q and C is corresponding to R. So here we can see that these two triangles have the same shape but not necessarily the same size as per the figure. So if angle A is equals to angle P, angle B equal to angle Q, angle C equal to angle R, and AB upon PQ, BC upon QR equal to AC upon PR, then these two triangles are similar. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Alright, students, let's take up a very important theorem based on triangles, that is known as basic proportionality theorem. It states that if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect other two sides at distinct points, then the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. Now let's understand this with the help of a figure. If I have a triangle ABC, I draw a line parallel to BC, line is PQ, which is parallel to BC, intersecting AB and AC at distinct points P and Q, then definitely AB and AC will be divided in the same ratio by these 2 points. So we can mathematically state if PQ is parallel to BC, then AP upon PB equals to AQ upon QC by basic proportionality theorem. So one can say that if PQ is parallel to BC in this triangle, then AP upon PB equal to AQ upon QC by basic proportionality theorem. Now let us prove this theorem. Alright students, let's prove this theorem. So I have taken triangle ABC in which PQ is parallel to BC. So I have written given ABC triangle and PQ parallel to BC. We need to prove that AP upon PB is equals to AQ upon QC. Now we need to construct something. So the construction which we have to do is, we have to join BQ and PC, and we have to draw PM perpendicular to AQ and QN perpendicular to AP. So we have done two constructions here. We have drawn PM and QN, PM perpendicular to AQ and QN perpendicular to AP, and we have joined PC and we have joined BQ. Let me write down those constructions. Draw PM perpendicular to AQ and PQN perpendicular to AP and join BQ and PC. All right, now let's begin with the proof of this theorem. All right, so I'll take two ratios. First is area triangle APQ divided by area triangle BPQ. Now, taking area triangle APQ, I can write it as half AP into QN. So this can be written as half into AP into QN. And area triangle BPQ can be written as half BP into QN. Half BP into QN. Here half and half gets cancelled, Qn and Qn gets cancelled, and we get area triangle APQ upon area triangle BPQ equals to AP upon BP. And let me call this as equation number 1. Now similarly, I'll take another ratio, area triangle APQ upon area triangle PQC this time, PQC. So area triangle APQ upon area triangle PQC. In area triangle APQ, I'll write it in terms of PM now, half PM into AQ. So this can be written as half into PM into AQ. And area triangle PQC can be written as half PM into QC. Half into PM into QC. Again PM and PM gets cancelled, half and half gets cancelled, and we are left with area triangle APQ upon area triangle PQC equals to AQ upon QC. Equation number 2. Now please note down this much. I need space to write further. Now we see in this figure PQ is parallel to BC. So we can say that triangle BPQ and triangle PQC have the same base PQ and are between the same parallel lines. Now remember the theorem from class 9th, we have already studied that two triangles having the same base and lying between same parallel lines have equal areas. So one can say that area triangle BPQ is equals to area triangle PQC. One can say that PQ is parallel to BC. This is already given. Therefore, area triangle BPQ equal to area triangle PQC. And the reason is triangles with same base and between same parallels. Now this, let us call this as equation number 3. Now if we see our equation number 1, 2 and 3, we can easily conclude from the ratio that AP upon PB is equals to AQ upon QC. Hence proved. So this is how we can prove the basic proportionality theorem. Now one more thing which we need to remember is basic proportionality theorem is also known as Thales theorem. So please remember that this is also known as Thales theorem. Alright, now let's do some questions on basic proportionality theorem. Now before I take up questions, let's do some important results based on basic proportionality theorem itself. Now we have two important results which have been derived from basic proportionality theorem. So if I have a triangle ABC and in which PQ is parallel to BC, then one can say that by basic proportionality theorem BPT, AP upon PB is equals to AQ upon QC. Now let's add 1 to both sides. So we'll get AP upon PB plus 1 equals to AQ upon QC plus 1. Now on solving and taking LCM, we will get AP plus PB upon PB equals to AQ plus QC upon QC. Now AP plus BP is AB. So one can say AB upon PB is equals to AQ plus QC is AC upon QC. Or we can say that PB upon AB is equals to QC upon AC. So this is another very important result. When PQ is parallel to BC, apart from having AP upon PB equal to AQ upon QC, we also can say that PB upon AB whole length is equals to QC upon AC. Now similarly, we can also say that the other ratio, that is AP upon AB equals to AQ upon AC. So both these results are valid through basic proportionality theorem. I hope this is clear to everyone. This is also known as the corollary of the basic proportionality theorem. Okay, now let's take up some questions on PPT. Alright students, let's take up a simple question on basic proportionality theorem. The question says in the figure, DE is parallel to BC, find EC. Now if DE is parallel to BC in this triangles, and one can say that by basic proportionality theorem, we can say AD upon DB equals to AE upon EC. Now let's put the values of the known lengths. AD is 1.5, DB is 3, A is 1 and EC we need to find. Let's cross multiply and find the value of EC. EC can be written as 3 divided by 1.5. So this can be written as 3 by 15 into 10. 3 ones are 3 5s are 5 ones are 5 2s are. So we got EC is equals to 2 centimeter. So here EC is equals to 2 centimeter. Alright students, let's take up another question. The question says in figure, LM is parallel to CB, LN is parallel to CD. Prove that AM upon AB is equals to AN upon AD. Now this can be easily proved by using basic proportionality theorem. Firstly, let us take up triangle ABC. In this triangle, LM is parallel to CB. It is already given. In triangle ABC, LM is parallel to CB. So one can say by corollary of BPT or the modified result or the important result from basic proportionality theorem, one can say that AM upon AB equal to AL upon AC. So we can write down AM upon AB equals to AL upon AC. This is our equation number 1 by BPT. Now similarly in triangle ADC, again by basic proportionality theorem, because LN is parallel to CD, so LN is parallel to CD, one can say that AL upon AC is equals to AN upon AD, again by BPT. So in the first and second equation we see that AL upon AC is common. So we can say that AM upon AB is equals to AN upon AD. So from 1 and 2 we conclude that AM upon AB is equals to AN upon AD. This is the proof of this question. I hope this is clear to everyone. Now let's take up another important theorem, that is the converse of basic proportionality theorem. Okay, now the converse of basic proportionality theorem states that if a line divides two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then it is parallel to the third side. Let's understand this with the help of a figure. If I have a triangle ABC and I have a line PQ such that AP upon PB is equals to AQ upon QC, then one can say that PQ is parallel to BC by converse of basic proportionality theorem. So if AP upon PB is equals to AQ upon QC, or in other words, the two sides are divided in the same ratio by a line PQ, then this line PQ is parallel to the third side, or we can say that PQ is parallel to BC. Now let's prove this theorem. Alright, let's prove that converse of basic proportionality theorem. Now in this particular theorem, we need to prove that PQ is parallel to BC, and it is given that AP upon PB is equals to AQ upon QC. So let me write down the given thing. it is given that AP upon PB is equals to AQ upon QC, and we need to prove that PQ is parallel to BC. Now let us first assume that PQ is not parallel to BC. So let us assume PQ is not parallel to BC and draw PQ dash parallel to BC. So here we have assumed first that PQ is not parallel to BC, and we have drawn a line PQ dash which is parallel to BC. Now if PQ dash is parallel to BC, by basic proportionality theorem, one can say that AP upon PB is equals to AQ dash upon Q dash C by basic proportionality theorem. Alright, but it is already given that AP upon PB is equals to AQ upon QC. So one can say from first and second equation we conclude that AQ upon QC is equals to AQ dash upon Q dash C. This simply implies that from figure that Q and Q dash coincide each other. Now if Q and Q dash coincide, we can definitely say that PQ is parallel to BC, because we have assumed PQ dash parallel to BC. So one can say that PQ is parallel to BC. This is how we can simply prove that converse of basic proportionality theorem. Alright, now let's take up some questions which involve both basic proportionality theorem and converse of basic proportionality theorem. Alright students, let's take up another question. Question says DE is parallel to OQ, DF is parallel to OR. We need to show that EF is parallel to QR. It can be easily proved using basic proportionality theorem and converse of basic proportionality theorem. So first let us take triangle POQ. In triangle POQ we have DE parallel to OQ. So one can say that PE upon EQ equal to PD upon DO. So PE upon EQ is equals to PD upon DO by BPT, basic proportionality theorem. Let me call this equation number 1. Now similarly, in triangle POR, we have DF parallel to OR, DF parallel to OR. So one can say that PF upon FR is equals to PD upon DO. PF upon FR is equals to PD upon DO. Okay, equation number 2. Again, this is by basic proportionality theorem. Now from 1 and 2 easily we can say that PE upon EQ is equals to PF upon FR. Now, if once we get PE upon EQ equal to PF upon FR, we can say that EF is parallel to QR by converse of PPT. So, therefore, we can say that EF is parallel to QR by converse of PPT. Okay students, let's take up one more question based on BPT and converse of PPT. Alright students, let's take up another question. The question says ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to DC and its diagonals intersect each other at point O. Show that AO upon OB is equals to CO upon OD. Alright, in this we need to have a construction. We need to draw some construction. So let us draw a line OE parallel to CD. So let's draw OE parallel to DC. Now since AB is parallel to DC and we have drawn OE parallel to DC, so we get all the three lines parallel to each other, that is DC parallel to OE parallel to AB, because two lines parallel to same line are parallel to each other. So we already have AB parallel to DC. Therefore we can say that OE is also parallel to AB. Now in triangle BDC, we'll take up triangle BDC. OE is parallel to DC. So one can say that BO upon DO equal to BE upon EC by BPT. So we can say that by basic proportionality theorem, BO upon DO equal to BE upon EC. Now similarly in triangle ABC, OE is parallel to AB. So one can say that AO upon OC equals to BE upon EC. Equation number 2 by again BPT. So we conclude that in triangle ABC, OE is parallel to BC. OE is parallel to AB, and therefore we can say that AO upon OC is equals to BE upon EC by basic proportionality theorem. Now from 1 and 2 easily we can conclude that BO upon DO equal to AO upon OC, and that is what we need to prove. So let me just rub this off. So from 1 and 2 we conclude that BO upon DO equals to AO upon OC, or we can cross multiply this and say that AO upon BO equal to CO upon DO. So that is the same result which we need to prove. So this is how we can prove this question, and we can show that AO upon BO is equals to CO upon DO. I hope this is clear to everyone. Alright, that's it from my side in this video. So we have covered few questions on basic proportionality theorem as well as questions on converse of basic proportionality theorem, and we also covered the proofs of both the theorem. I hope the content is clear to everyone. So please, if you really like the content, please share my videos to maximum possible, and please like the video, and if you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please subscribe the channel. Thank you. Have a great day.